This is a story about a teenage boy who we will call Toby. Now, for someone who's so young, Toby has probably experienced more violence and neglect in his short life than most of us will in our whole lifetime. Toby came into the care of Salutem in the latter part of 2023, but due to the complex nature of the approach required, the decision was made to move Toby to another care service within the Salutem group, one that was better equipped in meeting his needs. The team at the Salutem group home had been specifically trained in an approach called Healing Together, which equips staff with the knowledge and skills to help people like Toby to better manage their feelings of anger and anxiety. Whilst the whole team had been trained in this approach, Toby found it less overwhelming when one specific member of staff was assigned the task of meeting with Toby on a weekly basis, helping him to explore his feelings of anger and anxiety and coming up with suitable alternative strategies. When Toby initially moved into the Salutem group home, he'd essentially become a recluse, spending significant amounts of time in his room in his safe space. When he did leave his room, he would typically be seen with a hoodie on, with a hood firmly up, covering his face. When Toby experienced periods of heightened anxiety, he would generally target his immediate environment and damage the fixtures and fittings, with one particular occasion leading to significant structural damage to his wall. The Healing Together program uses a trauma-informed approach that helps Toby to understand how his brain and body functions, how to better manage his emotions, and how to feel calmer and safer whilst he is on the road to recovery from domestic abuse. This approach saw a steady increase in Toby's quality of life, which led to a notable decrease in the behaviourist challenge services being displayed. It was during this process that Toby discovered the joys of walking and working out at the gym, which he found to be a particular help, not to mention hugely enjoyable. The implementation of the Healing Together program enabled the team to support Toby to achieve a number of positive outcomes, such as increased levels of engagement, a decrease in the number of behavioural incidents, and ultimately enabling him to move back home with his mother. In order to support Toby with the latter, the team devised a plan with Toby that saw him spend increasing amounts of time with his mother over a phased period, at a pace that Toby felt comfortable with. October 2024 saw a much more resilient, happier and better equipped Toby move out of the Salutem group home to live with his mother permanently. At Salutem, we are proud to have been able to support Toby through this particularly difficult chapter in his life and wish him well.